The Holy Office, 1904. The Holy Office. Myself unto myself will give this name, catharsis purgative. I, who dishevelled ways forsook to hold the poet's grammar book, bringing to tavern and to brothel the mind of witty Aristotle, lest bards in the attempt should err, must here be my interpreter. Wherefore receive now from my lip peripatetic scholarship. To enter heaven, travel hell, be piteous or terrible. One positively needs the ease of plenary indulgences. For every true bomb mysticist a Dante is, unprejudiced. Who safe at ingle nook, by proxy, hazards extremes of heterodoxy, like him who finds a joy at table pondering the uncomfortable. Ruling one's life by common sense, how can one fail to be intense? But I must not accounted be one of that mumming company, with him who hies him to appease his giddy dame's frivolities, while they console him when he whinges with gold-embroidered Celtic fringes, or him who sober all the day mixes a naggin in his play, or him whose conduct seems to own his preference for a man of tone, or him who plays the ragged patch to millionaires in hazel patch but weeping after holy fast confesses all his pagan past, or him who will his hat unfix neither to malt nor crucifix, but show to all that poor dressed be his high Castilian courtesy, or him who loves his master dear, or him who drinks his pint in fear, or him who once when snug Abed saw Jesus Christ without his head and tried so hard to win for us the long-lost works of Aeschylus. But all these men of whom I speak make me the sewer of their clique, that they may dream their dreamy dreams I carry off their filthy streams. For I can do those things for them through which I lost my diadem, those things far which Grandmother Church left me severely in the lurch. Thus I relieve their timid asses, perform my office of catharsis. My scarlet leaves them white as wool, through me they purge a bellyful. Two sisters mummers one and all I act as vicar general, and for each maiden, shy and nervous, I do a similar kind service. For I detect without surprise that shadowy beauty in her eyes, the dare not of sweet maidenhood that answers my corruptive would. Whenever publicly we meet, she never seems to think of it. At night when close in bed she lies and feels my hand between her thighs, my little love in light attire knows the soft flame that is desire. But Mammon places under ban the uses of Leviathan, and that high spirit ever wars on Mammon's countless servitors, nor can they ever be exempt from his taxation of contempt. So distantly I turn to view the shamblings of that motley crew, those souls that hate the strength that mine has steeled in the school of old Aquinas. Where they have crouched and crawled and prayed I stand, the self-doomed, unafraid, unfellowed, friendless and alone, indifferent as the herringbone, firm as the mountain ridges where I flash my antlers on the air. Let them continue as is meet to adequate the balance sheet. Though they may labor to the grave, my spirit shall they never have, nor make my soul with theirs as one till the Mahamanvantara be done. And though they spurn me from their door, my soul shall spurn them evermore. Chamber Music, 1907. 1. Strings in the earth and air make music sweet. Strings by the river where the willows meet. There's music along the river, for love wanders there, pale flowers on his mantle, dark leaves on his hair, all softly playing, with head to the music bent, and fingers straying upon an instrument. 2. The twilight turns from amethyst to deep and deeper blue. The lamp fills with a pale green glow the trees of the avenue. The old piano plays an air, sedate and slow and gay. She bends upon the yellow keys, her head inclines this way. Shy thoughts and grave wide eyes and hands that wander as they list. The twilight turns to darker blue with lights of amethyst. 3. At that hour when all things have repose, O lonely watcher of the skies, do you hear the night wind and the sighs of harps playing unto love to enclose the pale gates of sunrise? When all things repose, do you alone awake to hear the sweet harps play to love before him on his way, and the night wind answering in antiphon till night is overgone? Play on, invisible harps, unto love, whose way in heaven is aglow. At that hour when soft lights come and go, soft sweet music in the air above and in the earth below. 4. When the shy star goes forth in heaven, all maidenly, disconsolate, hear you amid the drowsy even one who is singing by your gate. His song is softer than the dew, and he has come to visit you. O bend no more in reverie when he at eventide is calling, nor muse, who may this singer be whose song about my heart is falling? Know you by this, the lover's chant, 'tis I that am your visitant. 5. Lean out of the window, golden hair. I heard you singing a merry air. My book was closed, I read no more. Watching the fire dance on the floor. I have left my book, I have left my room, for I heard you singing through the gloom. Singing and singing a merry air. Lean out of the window, golden hair. 6. I would in that sweet bosom be, oh sweet it is and fair it is, where no rude wind might visit me, because of sad austerities. I would in that sweet bosom be. I would be ever in that heart. Oh soft I knock and soft entreat her, where only peace might be my part. Austerities were all the sweeter so I were ever in that heart. 7. My love is in a light attire among the apple trees, where the gay winds do most desire to run in companies. There, where the gay winds stay to woo the young leaves as they pass, my love goes slowly, bending to her shadow on the grass. And where the sky's a pale blue cup over the laughing land, my love goes lightly, holding up her dress with dainty hand. 8. Who goes amid the green wood with springtide all adorning her? Who goes amid the merry green wood to make it merrier? Who passes in the sunlight, by ways that know the light footfall? Who passes in the sweet sunlight with mien so virginal? The ways of all the woodland gleam with a soft and golden fire, far whom does all the sunny woodland carry so brave attire? Oh, it is for my true love. The woods their rich apparel wear, oh, it is for my own true love, that is so young and fair. 9. Winds of May, that dance on the sea, dancing a ring around in glee. From furrow to furrow, while overhead the foam flies up to be garlanded, in silvery arches spanning the air, saw you my true love anywhere? Well-a-day, well-a-day, for the winds of May. Love is unhappy when love is away. 10. Bright cap and streamers, he sings in the hollow. Come follow, all you that love. Leave dreams to the dreamers that will not after. That song and laughter do nothing move. With ribbons streaming he sings the bolder, in troop at his shoulder the wild bees hum. And the time of dreaming dreams is over. As lover to lover, sweetheart, I come. 11. Bid adieu, 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 bid adieu to girlish days, happy love is come to woo thee and woo thy girlish ways, the zone that doth become thee fair, the snood upon thy yellow hair. When thou hast heard his name upon the bugles of the cherubim, begin thou softly to unzone thy girlish bosom unto him and softly to undo the snood that is the sign of maidenhood. 12. What counsel has the hooded moon put in thy heart, my shyly sweet, of love and ancient plenilune, glory and stars beneath his feet, a sage that is but kith and kin with the comedian Capuchin? Believe me rather that am wise in disregard of the divine, a glory kindles in those eyes, trembles to starlight. Mine, oh mine, no more be tears in moon or mist for thee, sweet sentimentalist. 13. Go seek her out courteously, and say I come. Wind of spices whose song is ever epithalamium. Oh, hurry over the dark lands and run upon the sea. For seas and land shall not divide us my love and me. Now, wind, of your good courtesy I pray you go, and come into her little garden and sing at her window. Singing, the bridal wind is blowing for love is at his noon. And soon will your true love be with you, soon, oh soon. 14. My dove, my beautiful one, arise, arise. The night dew lies upon my lips and eyes. The odorous winds are weaving a music of sighs. Arise, arise. My dove, my beautiful one. I wait by the cedar tree, my sister, my love. White breast of the dove, my breast shall be your bed. The pale dew lies like a veil on my head. My fair one, my fair dove, arise, arise. 15. From dewy dreams, my soul, arise, from love's deep slumber and from death, for lo, the trees are full of sighs, whose leaves the morn admonisheth. Eastward the gradual dawn prevails where softy burning fires appear, making to tremble all those veils of grey and golden gossamer. While sweetly, gently, secretly, the flowery bells of morn are stirred and the wise choirs of fairy begin, a numerous, to be heard. 16. Oh cool is the valley now and there, love, will we go for many a choir is singing now where love did sometime go. And hear you not the thrushes calling us away? Oh cool and pleasant is the valley and there, love, will we stay. 17. Because your voice was at my side I gave him pain. because within my hand I held your hand again. There is no word nor any sign can make amend. He is a stranger to me now who was my friend. 18. O sweetheart, hear thou your lover's tale. A man shall have sorrow when friends him fail. For he shall know then friends be untrue. And a little ashes their words come to. But one unto him will softly move and softly woo him in ways of love. His hand is under her smooth round breast, so he who has sorrow shall have rest. 19. Be not sad because all men prefer a lying clamor before you. Sweetheart, be at peace again. Can they dishonor you? They are sadder than all tears, their lives ascend as a continual sigh. Proudly answer to their tears, as they deny. 20. In the dark pine wood, I would we lay. In deep cool shadow at noon of day. How sweet to lie there, sweet to kiss. Where the great pine forest annihilated is. Thy kiss descending sweeter were. With a soft tumult of thy hair. Oh, unto the pine wood at noon of day. Come with me now, sweet love, away. 21. He who hath glory lost, nor hath found any soul to fellow his, among his foes in scorn and wrath holding to ancient nobleness, that high unconsortable one, his love is his companion. 22. Of that so sweet imprisonment my soul, dearest, is fain, soft arms that woo me to relent and woo me to detain. Ah, could they ever hold me there gladly were I a prisoner. Dearest, through interwoven arms by love made tremulous. That night allures me where alarms nowise may trouble us. But sleep to dreamier sleep be wed where soul with soul lies prisoned. 23. This heart that flutters near my heart my hope and all my riches is, unhappy when we draw apart and happy between kiss and kiss. My hope and all my riches, yes, and all my happiness. For there, as in some mossy nest the wrens will divers treasures keep, I laid those treasures I possessed ere that mine eyes had learned to weep. Shall we not be as wise as they though love live but a day? 24. Silently she's combing her long hair, silently and graciously, with many a pretty air. The sun is in the willow leaves and on the dappled grass. And still she's combing her long hair before the looking glass. I pray you, cease to comb out your long hair, for I have heard of witchery under a pretty air. That makes as one thing to the lover staying and going hence. All fair, with many a pretty air and many a negligence. 25. Lightly come or lightly go. Though thy heart presage thee woe, veils and many a wasted sun, Oread, let thy laughter run, till the irreverent mountain air ripple all thy flying hair. Lightly, lightly, ever so, clouds that wrap the veils below at the hour of evenstar. Lowliest attendants are love and laughter song confessed when the heart is heaviest. 26. Thou leanest to the shell of night, dear lady, a divining ear. In that soft choiring of delight. What sound hath made thy heart to fear? Seemed it of rivers rushing forth from the grey deserts of the north? That mood of thine, O timorous, is his, if thou but scan it well, who a mad tale bequeaths to us at ghosting hour conjurable, and all for some strange name he read in Purchas or in Holinshed. 27. Though I thy Mithridates were, framed to defy the poison dart, yet must thou fold me unaware to know the rapture of thy heart, and I but render and confess the malice of thy tenderness. For elegant and antique phrase, dearest, my lips wax all too wise, nor have I known a love whose praise our piping poets solemnize. Neither a love where may not be ever so little falsity. 28. Gentle lady, do not sing sad songs about the end of love, lay aside sadness and sing how love that passes is enough. Sing about the long deep sleep of lovers that are dead, and how in the grave all love shall sleep. Love is a weary now. 29. Dear heart, why will you use me so? Dear eyes that gently me upbraid, still you are beautiful, but oh, how is your beauty raimented? Through the clear mirror of your eyes, through the soft cry of kiss to kiss, desolate winds assail with cries the shadowy garden where love is. And soon shall love dissolved be when over us the wild winds blow, but you, dear love, too dear to me, alas! Why will you use me so? 30. Love came to us in time gone by when one at twilight shyly played and one in fear was standing nigh, for love at first is all afraid. We were grave lovers, love is past that had his sweet hours many a one, welcome to us now at the last the ways that we shall go upon. 31. Oh, it was out by Donny Carney when the bat flew from tree to tree, my love and I did walk together, and sweet were the words she said to me. Along with us the summer wind went murmuring, oh, happily. But softer than the breath of summer was the kiss she gave to me. 32. Rain has fallen all the day. Oh, come among the laden trees. The leaves lie thick upon the way of memories. Staying a little by the way of memories shall we depart. Come, my beloved, where I may speak to your heart. 33. Now, oh now, in this brown land where love did so sweet music make, we two shall wander, hand in hand, forbearing for old friendship, sake, nor grieve because our love was gay, which now is ended in this way. A rogue in red and yellow dress is knocking at the tree, and all around our loneliness the wind is whistling merrily. The leaves, they do not sigh at all when the year takes them in the fall. Now, oh now, we hear no more the villanelle and roundelay. Yet will we kiss, sweetheart, before we take sad leave at close of day. Grieve not, sweetheart, for anything, the year is gathering. 34. Sleep now, oh you unquiet heart. A voice crying, sleep now, is heard in my heart. The voice of the winter is heard at the door. Oh sleep, for the winter is crying, sleep no more. My kiss will give peace now and quiet to your heart. Sleep on in peace now, oh you unquiet heart. 35. All day I hear the noise of waters making moan. Sad as the seabird is, when going forth alone. He hears the winds cry to the waters monotone. The grey winds, the cold winds are blowing where I go. I hear the noise of many waters far below. All day, all night, I hear them flowing to and fro. 36. I hear an army charging upon the land. And the thunder of horses plunging, foam about their knees. Arrogant, in black armor, behind them stand, disdaining the reins, with fluttering whips, the charioteers. They cry unto the night their battle name. I moan in sleep when I hear afar their whirling laughter. They cleave the gloom of dreams, a blinding flame, clanging upon the heart as upon an anvil. They come shaking in triumph their long, green hair. They come out of the sea and run shouting by the shore. My heart, have you no wisdom thus to despair? My love, my love, my love, why have you left me alone? Gas from a burner, 1912. Gas from a burner. Ladies and gents, you are here assembled to hear why earth and heaven trembled because of the black and sinister arts of an Irish writer in foreign parts. He sent me a book 10 years ago. I read it 100 times or so, backwards and forwards, down and up, through both the ends of a telescope. I printed it all to the very last word, but by the mercy of the Lord the darkness of my mind was rent and I saw the writer's foul intent. But I owe a duty to Ireland. I hold her honor in my hand, this lovely land that always sent her writers and artists to banishment and in a spirit of Irish fun betrayed her own leaders, one by one. 'Twas Irish humor, wet and dry, flung quicklime into Parnell's eye. 'Tis Irish brains that save from doom the leaky barge of the Bishop of Rome, for everyone knows the Pope can't belch without the consent of Billy Walsh. O Ireland, my first and only love, where Christ and Caesar are hand and glove. O lovely land where the shamrock grows. Allow me, ladies, to blow my nose, to show you for strictures I don't care a button. I printed the poems of Mountainy Mutton and a play he wrote, you've read it, I'm sure, where they talk of bastard, bugger, and whore, and a play on the word and Holy Paul and some woman's legs that I can't recall, written by Moore, a genuine gent that lives on his properties 10%. I printed mystical books in dozens. I printed the table book of cousins though, asking your pardon. As for the verse, 'twould give you a heartburn on your ass. I printed folklore from north and south by Gregory of the Golden Mouth. I printed poets, sad, silly and solemn. I printed Patrick What Do You Call. I printed the great John Millicent Synge, who soars above on an angel's wing in the Playboy shift that he pinched as swag from Mounsell's manager's traveling bag. But I draw the line at that bloody fellow that was over here dressed in Austrian yellow, spouting Italian by the hour. To Leary Okertus and John Wise Power and writing of Dublin, dirty and dear, in a manner no blackamoor printer could bear. Shite and onions. Do you think I'll print the name of the Wellington Monument, Sydney Parade and Sandymount Tram, Downs's Cake Shop and Williams's Jam? I'm damned if I do, I'm damned to blazes. Talk about Irish names of places. It's a wonder to me, upon my soul, he forgot to mention Curly's Hole. No, ladies, my press shall have no share in so gross a libel on stepmother Erin. I pity the poor. That's why I took a red-headed Scotchman to keep my book. Poor sister Scotland, her doom is fell, she cannot find any more Stuarts to sell. My conscience is fine as Chinese silk, my heart is as soft as buttermilk. Colm can tell you I made a rebate of £100 on the estimate I gave him for his Irish review. I love my country, by herrings I do. I wish you could see what tears I weep when I think of the emigrant train and ship. That's why I publish far and wide my quite illegible railway guide. In the porch of my printing institute the poor and deserving prostitute plays every night at catch as catch can with her tight-breeched British artilleryman, and the foreigner learns the gift of the gab from the drunken draggle-tail Dublin drab. Who was it said, "Resist not evil"? I'll burn that book, so help me devil. I'll sing a psalm as I watch it burn, and the ashes I'll keep in a one-handled urn. I'll penance do with farts and groans kneeling upon my marrow bones. This very next Lent I will unbear my penitent buttocks to the air, and sobbing beside my printing press my awful sin I will confess. My Irish foreman from Bannockburn shall dip his right hand in the urn and sign crisscross with reverent thumb memento homo upon my bum. Poems Penyeach, 1927. Tilly. He travels after a winter sun, urging the cattle along a cold red road, calling to them, a voice they know, he drives his beasts above Cabra. The voice tells them home is warm. They moo and make brute music with their hoofs. He drives them with a flowering branch before him, smoke pluming their foreheads. Boer, bond of the herd. Tonight stretch full by the fire. I bleed by the black stream for my torn bow, watching the needle boats at San Saba. I heard their young hearts crying loveward above the glancing oar, and heard the prairie grasses sighing, no more, return no more. O hearts, O sighing grasses, vainly your love-blown bannerets mourn. No more will the wild wind that passes return, no more return. A flower given to my daughter. Frail the white rose and frail are her hands that gave, whose soul is Sarah and paler than time's wan wave. Rose frail and fair, yet frailest a wonder wild. In gentle eyes thou veilest, my blue-veined child. She weeps over Rahoon. Rain on Rahoon falls softly, softly falling, where my dark lover lies. Sad is his voice that calls me, sadly calling, at grey moonrise. Love, hear thou. How soft, how sad his voice is ever calling, ever unanswered, and the dark rain falling, then as now. Dark too our hearts, O love, shall lie and cold as his sad heart has lain. Under the moon-green nettles, the black mold and muttering rain. Tutto e sholto. A birdless heaven, sea dusk, one lone star piercing the west. As thou, fond heart, love's time, so faint, so far, rememberest. The clear young eyes' soft look, the candid brow, the fragrant hair. Falling as through the silence falleth now dusk of the air. Why then, remembering those shy sweet lures, repine, when the dear love she yielded with a sigh was all but thine? On the beach at Fontana. Wind winds and winds the shingle, the crazy pier stakes groan. A senile sea numbers each single slime-silvered stone. From whining wind and colder grey sea I wrap him warm, and touch his trembling fine-boned shoulder and boyish arm. Around is fear, descending darkness of fear above, and in my heart how deep unending ache of love. Simples. O bella bionda, say come Londa. Of cool sweet dew and radiance mild the moon a web of silence weaves in the still garden where a child gathers the simple salad leaves. A moondew stars her hanging hair and moonlight kisses her young brow, and, gathering, she sings an air, fair as the wave is, fair art thou. Be mine, I pray, a waxen ear to shield me from her childish croon, and mine a shielded heart for her who gathers simples of the moon. Flood. Gold brown upon the sated flood the rock vine clusters lift and sway. Vast wings above the lambent waters brood of sullen day. A waste of waters ruthlessly sways and uplifts its weedy mane, where brooding day stares down upon the sea in dull disdain. Uplift and sway, O golden vine, your clustered fruits to love's full flood, lambent and vast and ruthless as is thine incertitude. Night piece. Gaunt in gloom. The pale stars their torches enshrouded, wave. Ghost fires from heaven's far verges faint illume, arches on soaring arches. Night's sin dark nave. Seraphim. The lost hosts awaken to service till, in moonless gloom each lapse is muted, dim, raised when she has and shaken her thurible. and long and loud. To night's nave upsoaring, a stark knell tolls. As the bleak incense surges, cloud on cloud, voidward from the adoring waste of souls. Alone. The moon's gray golden meshes make all night a veil. The shore lamps in the sleeping lake laburnum tendrils trail. The sly reeds whisper to the night a name, her name. And all my soul is a delight, a swoon of shame. A memory of the players in a mirror at midnight. They mouth love's language, gnash the 13 teeth. Your lean jaws grin with lash. Your itch and quailing, nude greed of the flesh. Love's breath in you is stale, worded or sung, as sour as cat's breath. Harsh of tongue. This gray that stares. Lies not, stark skin and bone. Leave greasy lips there kissing. None will choose her what you see to mouth upon. Dire hunger holds his hour. Pluck forth your heart, salt blood, a fruit of tears. Pluck and devour. Bahnhofstrasse. The eyes that mock me sign the way whereto I pass at eve of day. Grey way whose violet signals are the trysting and the twining star. Ah, star of evil, star of pain, high-hearted youth comes not again. Nor old heart's wisdom yet to know the signs that mock me as I go. A prayer. Again. Come, give, yield all your strength to me. From far a low word breathes on the breaking brain its cruel calm, submission's misery. Gentling hurrah as to a soul predestined. Cease, silent love, my doom. Blind me with your dark nearness, oh have mercy, beloved enemy of my will. I dare not withstand the cold touch that I dread, draw from me still. My slow life, bend deeper on me, threatening head, proud by my downfall, remembering, pitying him who is, him who was. Again. Together, folded by the night, they lay on earth. I hear from far her low word breathe on my breaking brain. Come, I yield, bend deeper upon me, I am here, subduer, do not leave me. Only joy, only anguish, take me, save me, soothe me, oh spare me. Ecce Pour, 1932. Ecce Pour. Of the dark past a child is born, with joy and grief my heart is torn. Calm in his cradle the living lies. May love and mercy unclose his eyes. Young life is breathed on the glass. The world that was not comes to pass. A child is sleeping, an old man gone. Oh, Father forsaken, forgive your son.